Hi guys, how are you doing? Manoloco here, and today I'm particularly excited because I'm going to go through a series of different videos in which I'm going to release the answers of the questions that so many people ask me. So the first major question is why? Why do you want to go all the way from Seville in Spain to London? Are you crazy? Yes. The answer is yes, I am crazy. And I think in this life, if you take yourself too seriously, wrong. I think that's a wrong attitude. And in my years as a special needs teacher, I find out that is crucial because, that is something that makes the difference between a great teacher and a teacher that is not great. That great teacher, he or she doesn't care what their pupils think if they do something that may look crazy but is exciting, right? So I want to have excitement in my life, right? And I find this to be something that pull me out of my comfort zone and put me in a situation that I have no other way but make my way to something, to the unknown, to actually increase my skills and the way I'm able to find the solutions of different problems, right? So this is like a starting point. Just before this video, I was talking with my nephew and I told him, listen to me. Right now, just after I finished this phone call with you, I'm gonna go on the video, I'm gonna record this. And I'm going to hold you accountable to do it. So tonight, before you go to bed, you should have this video on YouTube so you can watch it, all right? So this is one of the things I want to explain a little bit more here, right? This is the difference between pushing motivation and pulling motivation. You may have heard of this before, but otherwise I'm just going to explain you my point of view on this. Motivation is something that cannot be conquered with willpower all the time. This is a wrong approach to a long-lasting motivation. What you need instead is to find that something, that purpose, that vision in your life, that person you want to be accountable for, that inspiration to be the person that you want to be. So what you do, instead of you pushing so much, you feel pulled by that, right? For example, I have some friends that we go off-road with our bikes, and whenever I on my own, I love pushing myself, but when I'm with them, I push myself so hard. And this is because we are together as a team, and that is the magic of being accountable to others. And that's what I'm doing right now with this video, right? Being accountable to you. So the point is, here I am trying to find something that go beyond myself. So that's why my motivation of going from Seville to London is not just going for adventure, right? I link to this trip, to this adventure, I link so many other motivations in order to have a clear mind that now I burn the boats. I'm not going to look back and consider any other thing. I'm just going to do it, right? But trust me, I I'm not always that confident. Quite honestly, since the moment I released the last video to today, it's been like a little gap in which I've had some crisis. I wasn't 100% committed to this. I was doubtful. I was feeling a bit awkward because I didn't know exactly why I want to do it. But then I spent time trying to figure out why the heck I really want to do that, all right? And I have some reasons. I have already commented quite a few, but I'm going to explain you a little bit more. So hopefully you get my approach and take your life and think, all right, what it is that I want to do. Obviously, you may want something else, so that's okay. The thing is, maybe whatever you want to do or achieve in your life, you can take what I'm applying here to your life, something, and whatever it resonates with you, just take it. Whatever doesn't resonate with you, just let it go, right? So one of the external motivations that I thought, all right, I really want to do this. I'm now searching the perfect charity for me to contribute to, right? I have like 3-4 organizations that I will pick just one, because it's difficult for me. I want to pick them all, but then I'm gonna focus. I'm going to lose my focus, and I want to focus on one. So I will let you know which one I choose, so you can join me on this trip and support something of value. So this is one thing. Do it for something that is bigger than myself. And then next thing I was thinking, all right, why should I do this, right? So you may already know a bit of my story because I've been releasing that in other videos, but the thing is, just with the coronavirus, my business crashed, and then I felt like I needed to do something else, something new. I could go back and do something that I've done in my life previously, but I want to take this as an opportunity to do something completely new. And my idea would be to translate this into a way of living. So I'm not completely sure what it is that I'm going to do, but I need your help. I need you to help me with your comments, what it is that I could be useful for you. All right? So here I've got a field in which you may find that I am someone who can actually do a lot. And this is about Spanish/English, right? I am helping people with their lack of skills, we could say. If you are a Spaniard and you want to learn English, this is I've got plenty of expertise there, and the other way around. If you are English, or if your mother tongue is English and you want to learn Spanish, I could help you. And I could help you because, you see, now I'm recording the whole thing in English. But in the past, I wasn't able to coordinate two words together. It was like impossible, absolutely impossible. So how is it possible that today I'm able to have a conversation, I think I feel the same when I'm speaking in English or in Spanish, and I can tell you, it wasn't the case in the past. So I know exactly how is it feel to not being able to coordinate your mouth in a way that you can speak in another language. And in my mind, I have kind of a method that I can teach for anyone that can develop that. But this is just something I feel confident and I feel I could help. But I think I could help with many other things. So, for example, if you are someone who is scared of something, if you feel the fear, there is a very common a bestseller book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. So this is what I want to prove on this. There is a bit of windy. I hope it's not that noisy there, hopefully. My apologies if it is, but it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna release it anyways. So I hope if someone see what I'm doing, apart from believe, oh, this is crazy, I understand. I think I agree, it's crazy. But I think it's even more crazy get stuck and feel like, oh, I cannot move, I cannot do this or that. No, quite honestly, no. If you go back on my videos, one day I told you that I had all the symptoms of the coronavirus, and I was in the point that I thought like I may die just here, right? And previously, a year ago, my father passed away. So I recently have this painful experience in which my father, who had a cancer, passed away. And I remember that night that I was with him on his bed, and I was supporting him. And I decided that this life, whenever the time comes for me to be in my father's position, that I'm positive, is the only thing I'm completely positive about in my life. That moment in which I'm going to die is the ultimate truth. Nobody anywhere in the planet can argue that. So what's the point on being scared? So think about that. Now, what else? Yes, it's all about accountability, and I link this idea to the pulling motivation. Right now, I'm in touch with Dave, the leader, I could say, of the Yes Tribe. It's an amazing movement of people that want to say yes more, and that's like the slogan, right? So saying yes more means go for adventure, and then if you hold accountable for others, that give you so much strength. Right now, I'm sharing that mainly with my friends and family, and then if you share that with the other guys, then eventually I will share with more people. But there are now so many people that have told me, you have to do this because you are like amazing. And I know I'm not, but there are people that think I am. Why? Because I also think there are other people out there that are amazing, and I want to be like them. So this is for me a way to prove it. That's why I'm doing this document. I'm recording the whole process, so you can see from the moment I was so doubtful, because as I said before, I didn't want to do it, and eventually I find so many reasons why I want to do it, right? So the last bit about connecting with nature. You see, I live in the city, and the last business I was involved with, it was all about the city, and I didn't spend as much time as I want outdoor. Even though I live here in a wonderful place in Seville, this is amazing. Look at the sky here. It's just it's amazing, this place. So I want to connect with nature, and I want to connect with myself, right? And ultimate that is the whole purpose. As I told my nephew, listen to me, I want to be wealthy, but I want to be relationship wealthy. So I want to connect and bond with so many people. And if I think, okay, if you give me like 1 year more, imagine I'm gonna die in 1 year time, what I would do this year. So I would connect with people. That's something I won't regret. So this connection has like different levels, and the very first level is the connection with yourself, right? So on this trip, it's not only that I'm gonna be in point A and I'm going to end in point B. I'm gonna start in Seville and I'm gonna end in London. No, it's not only that. It's the fact that today I am this person, and when I get to London, I'm gonna be another person. The change. Embrace the impermanence of our life. And on my way, I'm going to have so many hours to be on my own, to reflect, to transcend my experience, my life. And hopefully I'll be able to share the process with you, and hopefully I'll get your support. I get very excited when I see a new subscriber. I'm quite newbie with this, so I would appreciate your support. I felt amazed by people who go and like the video and things like that, but I'm not doing it for that. It's just I feel it's like a little kid when want to show off and want to say, look man, what I've done. So that's why I ask you to do that for me. But mostly what I want you to do for me is let me help you. Share with me some of your needs, according that you can link my videos with your life and say, oh, this guy can help me with this, right? And I'm going to do it. So to sum this up, I would say I want to experience love, and I would share my love. That's why I want to do this adventure. Goodbye, my friend.